Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. Let's head into last night's sleep research and see how things have gone. Hope you all slept well. For me, starting the weekend, it was nice to just kind of relax in for once. Wonderful. Full 100 sleep score with exactly the same amount of time asleep. Similar pattern to last night, the night prior, with just a little bit of slumbering to start with, but mostly moving between dozing and snoozing. So, not tiring myself out that it's too much. We got snoozing type sleep for today. That's without any slumbering. Kind of balances out that way. And because we are at Saturday, woohoo! I don't think I've ever seen 2 4 stars in a lineup before. This should be interesting. Alright, let's take a look and see what showed up. I'm kind of curious. So we got a Why Not a Top Belly Krogunk, which do want to try to get a better oil producer, so that's good. We got Geodude, Ditto Bulbasaur. Love that face. We got Growlithe. Oh, we got a Wigglytuff hanging out up there. Pikachu, Dodrio, Pikachu. Is that it? I think that's it. I'm guessing the Ditto took up the other 4-star slot. Alright, we're going to hit OK here and hope that the game does not crash this time. Yeah, that is everything. And no crash game, so good job. Hungry Wigglytuff. Alright. So, Ditto's got a little bit of ways to go. Not super worried about that. Oh, I've already made some progress on Krogunk. That's good. So, that being the case then, I only have to befriend one Pokemon to finish up. Let's grab today's daily gift. 15 diamonds, okay. Since it's only 2 biscuits, I'm gonna hopefully just be able to just recruit on site. Good. I haven't seen a Pokemon get full off of 1 biscuit, but I would not be surprised. Okay. I'm already pretty squared up with, like, I got the really good Raichu, so I'm not too worried about that Pikachu. And it is cool that we have a hungry Wigglytuff, but I've already got a really good one of that too, so it feels less motivating to do so. So I think all I'm going to get done is just throw the premium biscuit to Ditto, get a little bit more progress on there. Cool, so now it's in range again if I see another one, which may happen tomorrow. We'll see. We're on Greengrass Isle, so a lot of fun stuff is possible. But, yeah. I've already gone through a lot of biscuits this week, so I'm going to leave things as they are. But I will share the Ditto candy, because I don't think there's anything else that, like, there are some that we'll see elsewhere, So I really want to share out some of the stuff that's fun. And especially since there's no Raikou to share to get folks some more candy. 52 mains off of that. And a rank up. Alright. So Poke Biscuit back. Some Dream Shard clusters. And a recovery incense. So 3 more ranks to go. And another 6,000 Dream Shards. Which will come in handy come the beginning of next week in case we have any candy missions. Quiet Nature Krogunk. It's an ingredient collector. And this one's got oil sausage, so I guess good for up until level 29. Ingredient Finder, inventory up, skill trigger, helping speed, ingredient finder, with ingredient finding up. That seems really good. I may not get a whole, that seems like a really good combination. Like there's a lot happening there. I'll run the numbers on it, but it might just be that that's the one that I'll invest some in, and I mean, even so, just at because it does have oil, but it's only in the first slot. So getting to level 30 and 60, it's going to outpace in bean sausage very quickly. Alright. I did end up collecting from Raichu last night, just because I did want to get right over, as you can see, on the Master 12. More recovery incense today. We've completed all of the Raikou missions. And all I have to do is cook some more. I actually only cooked breakfast yesterday. I really just wanted to just focus because I saw, like, right now there's so big of a gap between ranks that unless I'm getting really big, consistently powerful cooks, it's just going to be real difficult to get more rank ups. So it was a lot easier for me to just stash some more ingredients so I have a little bit of a better foot up as the rest of the week goes. I still want to get some of the more cooks in because I still have to be able to, I still want to finish the mission, but yesterday it didn't feel like it was the end-all be-all. And I want to apologize, I kind of blew through this yesterday, and just want to actually take a moment and actually read through it, because they've made a little bit of an adjustment for how the sleep report's going, and I didn't quite realize that the last time I was looking at this. How was your sleep research during 3-day Good Sleep Day event? Our sleep tends to be shorter and shallower during the full moon. Just as this commonly accepted view may lead us to expect, we found that on the night of the full moon during this Good Sleep Day event, the average sleep duration for all researchers was 2 minutes and 33 seconds shorter than average. Historically, from the last couple ones, it looked that they were longer, so this one was being shorter. I guess as we're going into season changes, that's going on. Let's all do our best to sleep longer on the next night of the full moon. The next Good Sleep Day event is going to be held from the 23rd to the 25th. So, in addition, we will share some sleep-related tips in this sleep report. We hope these tips will help every researcher sleep. Come up with your own nighttime routine. Finding a nighttime routine helps you relax as an effective way to get better sleep. Discover the best relaxation techniques for you. No single thing is effective for everyone. Try finding a routine, such as lighting a candle with a scent you like, reading use it as a wind-down technique. I don't know, just want to make sure people are doing things that are safe. Reading a book you're very familiar with, cuddling with your pet, solving a puzzle that you zone out as you work on it, listening to soothing music, finding bedding or pajamas most comfortable for you, or anything else that's easy to keep up with and lets you relax. Following this routine every night can be effective because it can teach you bedtime habits. If you keep this routine for a while, your brain will learn that you do this activity right before sleep and will help you fall asleep more smoothly. And there's reference material linked there if you want to follow up with even more. But I think that's a good call out. Like, this game is meant to help encourage good sleep, so it's nice that they're sharing some additional things that can help out. But yeah, the one that I will at least call out is like, yeah, you can light a candle to wind down your day, but you gotta put it out before you go to sleep. Do not need any additional fire hazards. So, I hope that's useful for someone. How's the community doing? 42 reports. Alright, we're back upward trending. With 17 mains this time. Wonderful. Because we don't have too much more time left. And a couple of rank ups. Excellent. Okay. So, before I collect, let's see how we're doing. So, 608 mains remain. There's only a day left, because we effectively have just tomorrow morning to go through it. So, I'm going to collect that main seed now. And I got enough to the 2 Ryko biscuits. And because there's no additional missions, I won't be getting enough to get another incense. But I'd rather the biscuits, because that is a little bit more useful in the immediate, rather than holding on to an incense that I won't have access to the biscuits anymore. And I really wanted that main skill seed for long-term development. Because I am going to need to really step up the game on my teams in order to be getting some of those higher echelon ranks in other locations. Blastoise, please. I need ingredients. This is why I had to stop cooking yesterday, because we're not triggering as much. Alright, that's first trigger in a long while. I'm just going to grab those ginger out of there and keep most of the pack full. Oh, yay! I filled up my ingredient pouch. That's what I wanted to do. Alright. So we'll cook breakfast, and that'll be it. Alright. $21,000 dish strength. There. I get some real good progress on leveling that dish, so it's come in quite powerful. But as you can see, that didn't even account for a quarter of a rank. So, at this point, like, I do have to get, another couple of cooks in to finish out that week. So another 3 between today and tomorrow. So more than likely I will cook lunch for today, and then skip dinner, and then do breakfast Sunday, and then just collect for the rest of the day. Because I don't think, looking at what's got to happen for the next rank up is effectively another 100,000 strength. And between 5 meals, if I was cooking at every single one at full capacity with like all the same types of ingredients, I'd be able to hit that. But that's meaning that I'm pretty much depleting all of my resources. I mean, granted, tomorrow I will have a larger pot to cook with, so it would be a little bit easier to really boost it up to 13. That would be depleting all of my resources to do so. And it's already a record-setting week because we got to Ultra 4 already. But I've really been enjoying being set up for success for the week ahead and not really like struggling those first couple of days to find something to cook. But we still got some time for it, so let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you were in my position, what would you end up doing? I'm just curious. Fun to discuss what's going on. But that will do it for me for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let me know how your week's going as well in the comments below, and I will see you back tomorrow for some more sleep research and starts to wind down for Raikou research. But until then, sleep well.